Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much. Today we have with us Her Grace Laxmi Mataji for the Bhakti Sangha Japa newsletter interview. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us. Mataji has done her MBA degree with specialization in marketing management. She is an IT professional working in Dallas. Mataji was first introduced to Krishna conscious by her brother in 2016, and at the same time, she grabbed Perfect Questions and then Perfect Answers book and was glued to that. Mataji's first exposure to a celebration in Krishna conscious was in 2016 on the day of the advent of Bhagavad Gita, and with a close-knitted group in Omaha. Mataji never looked back. So Mataji is always very actively involved in volunteering the activities for during the Jagannath Rath Yatra and Janmashtami programs, both in Omaha and Dallas. And she is also a very eloquent speaker. And Mataji and her mother were always involved in preparing excellent prasadam for all the festivals. Yes. In Bhakti Sangha, Mataji is one of the favorite teachers for the Damodar kids. And through her moral stories and Devanagari classes, she instills strong values in little minds, and the kids love her presence in the classes. And she also cooks very nicely. I can say that Mataji is the baking queen of Bhakti Sangha, and she also gives BS lectures to ISKCON Desire Tree and also intro services for Bhagavatam class. Thank you so much, Mataji. I am really a very big fan of your baking. So I think we shall have some baking classes also. So how are you, Mataji?
Everybody, thank you so much, Mataji, for having me here, and thank you for such kind words. Really did not expect this, but thank you so much. I'm here only because of Bhakti Sangha group. That's been the backbone of, I would say, of my body. And thank you very much. I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all. Anyways, I don't do a lot, but whatever I do a little bit, it's all because of the motivation from Bhakti Sangha group and you all, Mataji. It's only because of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for being here with us. And we want to know something personal about you also. That's why I just picked you for the interview for this month. Thank you for accepting and coming over on the call. And so Mataji, so we will be having some three phases, like some general questions, and then we will have the rapid fire and the personality description questions. Okay. So are you ready, Mataji? Let's go.
Sure, Mataji, let's do this.
Yeah. So Mataji, my first inquiry for you, it will be like, what is your background on Krishna consciousness and how you were attracted to come into the circle of Krishna?
I think,
you know, Krishna is all attractive, but still.
Exactly. And Krishna knows how to attract people towards him. So I think it was an easy thing, right? But as you had already mentioned that in 2016, I moved to Omaha and my brother was already there. So he started Krishna consciousness while I was there. And then he's the one who actually introduced Krishna conscious to me. At that time, just like anybody else, I used to worship, other gods or demigods that's what we call. But he introduced it to me, and then eventually I got so attracted towards that. I attended some of the festivals while I was there for a very short time, and I do not know what was attracting me towards that, but then I just couldn't think of doing anything else. I kept moving forward with that, and I'm here. Never thought of looking back. But yeah, my brother was the one, and the other couple of groups or associations that had been elementary to my journey was one of the group in Omaha. So Omaha's I would say ISKCON group is a very close-knitted group, very limited number of people there. We were so close to each other, and I think that was one of the stepping stone for me, to be very precise. They gave me all the information that I needed. They made way for me. They supported me. They encouraged in every single way. And that is the reason why I'm here. And I know when I left Omaha, I saw, tears in everybody's eyes. We were so close. We were so close that, and all the festivities that we celebrated during my stay there, which is related to ISKCON or Krishna consciousness, I never felt that, we are not family. It was such a big family. And besides that, that is where actually I got exposure to or introduction to Bhakti Sangha group as well. So Omaha group and Bhakti Sangha group, both put together, actually made way for me, guided me so very well. Initially, of course, Shyamagauri Mataji was the one who really said, "Oh, Lakshmi, you're already joining us for chanting. Now do more, right? Come for introduction surveys." And then Anjana Gopika Mataji said, "Oh, come take classes." So really, even though I would never have approached anybody to do anything, everybody reached out to me. So they were so welcoming in Bhakti Sangha group. So everybody together, yeah. And that's where I am today. It's all because of their encouragement. That's the journey.
Yes, Mataji, very well said, Mataji. So actually, so I like both the words, like you were saying, the family and grabbing to give the services. So yes, in Bhakti Sangha always grab us to do the services, and that's how Krishna is grabbing us. I feel like that. So when we are getting some services, it's like a direct order from Krishna we are getting. So, and also family, Mataji, more than the material family, we are now attached to this Krishna conscious circle. So that is the real family we feel, right? So that's really wonderful, Mataji. And who is your inspiration, Mataji, after coming into Krishna conscious? Who is your inspiration? Maybe they may be from Bhakti Sangha or from your family or from outside, anything.
It is actually so difficult for me to pinpoint one specific person for my inspiration, right? I remember when I was in Omaha, I heard so much about Amrendra Prabhu. And Amrendra Prabhu was one person I've heard so much about. And just by hearing about him, I started listening to his lecture. And now when I saw him in Dallas for the first time, I was like, oh my God, who am I seeing in front of me? You know,
Oh, wow.
God in front of me. I was so thrilled that I just went to meet him. So that's what I'm saying. It's not just one person for that matter. It's everybody. If I am talking about Omaha, every single person who lives in Omaha and follows ISKCON has been um, has been elementary to whatever I know today or whatever path I have chosen, because they supported me. It is so difficult for me to choose one person, Mataji. It's so difficult. And similarly, Bhakti Sangha, I can't even tell enough how many people are there and have been encouraging me all this time, even though there are sometimes I would say, no, I don't think I can do this. I remember the first time when Anjana Gopika Mataji reached out to me and said, Mataji, take kids class, Damodar kids class. I'm like, no, but I've never taught kids. I haven't never I don't think I can do it, you know? And she's like, no, you can. Just give it a try. So, you know, even though I may not be confident about something, but people in Omaha and the Bhakti Sangha people, everybody, every devotee has encouraged me so much. Even for the cooking, I never thought I can do cooking classes like this for kids, but they're like, no, you can do it. Just do it. So, as I said, I just cannot pinpoint on one person. Every single person, every single devotee in Omaha and Bhakti Sangha group has been an elementary to my everything I know today, even if it's a little bit or anything I do today.
It's
Everybody.
really very wonderful, Mataji. Yes, as you said, it's true, very true, Mataji. So always in Bhakti Sangha, we get full support, full encouragement, to do the services. How to take up we will, as you said, that we will be doubted on ourselves, how to do the service, but they give the encouragement. So on that encouragement, we are able to proceed. That's really wonderful, Mataji. And one more thing, how was your experience with Amarendra Prabhuji Mataji? You told that you had met him in Dallas for the first time. And yes, I think devotees, there are many devotees out there who wants to know also about this experience. So can you share few experience?
Oh gosh, it was an
Because
amazing.
we know Amarendra Prabhuji, he is one of my favorite also. So I just, on behalf of all, I just want to know like how you had that experience with him.
Yeah, it is quite unbelievable. It was Hari Parshad Prabhu who was visiting Dallas, and Amrendra Prabhu also visited him because I think Amrendra Prabhu was in Oklahoma and Hari Parshad Prabhu was here in Dallas. So he just came to meet Hari Parshad Prabhu. And I like both of them so much in the sense that I connect very well with them. Whatever they speak, I understand and I grasp very well. And I've been hearing them for a very long time, right? It's been so many years. So as I said, the moment I saw Hari Prabhu was anyways expected there. But when I saw Amrendra Prabhu, I couldn't.
Wow.
on my eyes. I'm like, what am I seeing? Is that really Amrendra Prabhu? And Amrendra Prabhu is so down to earth. He entered the venue and he knew a lot of people. He's been visiting Dallas from a long time. So he knew a lot of people and he's been greeting everybody. And I'm like, Amrendra Prabhu, I know you too. You don't know me, but I know you. And but I one of the times recently I got an opportunity to actually meet him, right? So now Amrendra Prabhu is married, and then he came here with his wife. So he's been giving lectures at different places. And at one of the venue, actually, he had a little bit of time to meet everybody. So I got a chance to meet with him. And this is so embarrassing. But I'm admitting that I went in front of him and I was speechless. I didn't know what
Yes,
I
that
can talk.
happens.
Yeah, I can talk a lot, right? I'm talking a lot right now. But the moment I was in front of him, I'm like, I don't know what to say. And then I gave him a little bit of background that I've been hearing you since Omaha time. So you are the first person I heard in my Krishna conscious journey. One of the, senior, very, very senior devotee I heard for the first time. And then, I heard most of your lecture and all that. And that's all I could say. I couldn't say anything else. I just did not know what to say. So that was my first experience. And he would have thought, what are you doing in front of me? You can't even speak a word. But I was speechless. I was completely speechless. And I think same thing happens. He comes on our Bhakti Sangha. I mean, he was here on Monday, right? And I was just so happy to see him. That's my experience. I always feel
Receive it.
excited to see him. Yeah. But
That's really wonderful, Mataji. It happens where even like when we are going to see the Lord, the God in the temple, so we will think, okay, all these things are there. But when we go and stand there, we cannot pray anything. We just go see and come back. So that happens.
you just go blank because it's like it is pretty much like dream come true, right? You're speechless. Yeah. Very, very good experience though meeting him.
That's
Very
really
down
so
to earth.
wonderful experience. Thank you so much, Mataji. If I had not you in the interview today, I would have not experienced what you had experienced also. So I
Oh,
can understand like how we would have felt at that time while seeing Amrendra Prabhu.
yeah.
So thank you
Difficult to
so much
express
for
the
sharing
feeling.
with us.
Thank you.
And I had that clipping also. I was so happy. You went to that Prabhuji's class, right? Which was in where it was. I think you sent the clipping of
That
Prabhuji singing.
that is the time, Mataji. Yes, yes. That is the time he was here in Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas. Okay, yeah, I think yeah, Dallas only.
Second time
So that
after his marriage. Yeah.
yeah, immediately after the marriage.
That,
So that clipping I still have it, Mataji. I keep on keep it. So I was thinking, oh my God, Lakshmi Mataji is so what to say, you're blessed to see Amrendra Prabhu. I was thinking like that.
no, I never thought I will
So,
see him because I've only thought that, oh, he's such a senior devotee. We can only hear him, right? But Omaha,
yeah.
everybody said, no, Amarendra Prabhu visits here often, right? So everybody had seen him.
Oh.
Everybody used to talk about him. So I heard so much about him there itself. So yeah, that is why
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to see him, but he's very down to earth. I think just like any other devotee, it was an amazing experience.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for sharing that experience of Amrendra Prabhu. I think the devotees also will feel very happy to hear about this. So, sometime when you get again the chance, yes, you will get also. So, when you get the chance, you just pray for us all the other devotees also. So, just on behalf of us, you just ask him to pray for us all. To the Lord for a to be better in spiritual progress. Thank you so much.
Of course,
So
tell him that everybody in Bhakti Sangha group likes you so much. Prabhuji likes to hear you so much.
yeah. So Mataji, so how is your experience in Krishna consciousness so far, Mataji?
It's been amazing. As I said, I do not want to repeat what I've already said. It has been amazing just because I had been able to associate with some of the greatest people.
Then I can put the question like this, Mataji. Sorry to interrupt. So I can ask you like, what are the changes in you that you have felt after coming to Krishna conscious?
That's a very beautiful question. And that is something I always explain everybody when I have to talk about my Krishna conscious experience, so that they know that definitely there is something in Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, people do not go towards that. So the biggest change that I have seen in my life is, and it's, I'm not going to talk about any materialistic thing as such, but I say that to people. I say that to a lot of people that I've seen magic happening in my life, right? something that I would just think, oh, I wish this could happen materialistically as well. It just happens. So it's just that I don't have to ask for anything. I don't have to expect for things. Things just happen. Krishna is actually taking way in every single way, not just in my spiritual journey, but also in my materialistic journey. Krishna knows that what are my challenges, just like anybody else. He knows everything and he's just making way for me. He's just clearing the path for me so that I am not stopping anywhere. I'm just moving forward. I do not contribute a lot in Bhakti Sangha, though it's because of my busy schedule, but I know wherever I could, he is just finding the way for me to do that. At least for Damodar class, I'm making time to do that. It's happening only because he's making me do that. So again, talking about a lot of changes that have happened in my life, which I have observed is, and I don't want to lie about this, right? Very, very frank opinion about me. I was the kind of person who would take a lot of stress. I was the kind of person who would um, take stress, go into slightly negativity, thinking, oh, things are just not working in my life. Ever since I entered into Krishna consciousness, I have no worry in life. I have no, absolutely zero worry in life.
Very well.
I have tons of responsibilities in life, just like anybody else, but I'm not worried. I have no tensions. I am not worried. And I am so positive in my life. I'm always happy. That a lot of people think that people tell me, you are always happy. I'm happy because Krishna is keeping me.
Yes, Mataji. Even I also think, as
Yeah.
you said, people seeing you think that you're happy. I also think the same way. Oh,
Yeah.
Mataji is very cool.
Yeah, you will always see me happy and smiling, but I do have the same problems like anybody else. It's just that I do not feel
Just
those
makes me to
problems.
let it go. Yeah.
Yeah, I do not feel those problems anymore. If I have a problem, I have a solution very soon. I just do not have to worry. I know if I have a problem, it's gonna get resolved very soon. I don't have to worry. So again, as we always say, leave it to Krishna. This is all that I have in my mind and heart. I have left everything to Krishna. I'm only moving forward in my journey. It's a very baby step I'm taking because I do not get a lot of time to do my sadhana. But whatever I do, I think Krishna is even looking at that, the tiny thing that I do. And so the biggest thing is the positivity that has come to my life. And I cannot even explain that in words. It's an amazing experience for me.
That's really very amazing, Mataji. Not for a word, but from heart, I'm saying that's really very amazing. This is what every devotee experiences, right? So when we come, I feel, I also feel like before Krishna conscious, we will be having so many problems, but we don't know how to resolve it. But after coming into that, okay, it's okay, no problem. Let's see, let it go.
Exactly.
Because we have so many things to do in Krishna consciousness. We have so many books to read. We have so many lectures to hear. So there is no point in giving our time to the material activities, right? So Krishna is so wonderful that he has engaged us in hearing his katha. So
Yeah,
for that, we should be blessed. Thank you so much, Mataji. With this, I end here, and we will be moving on to the rapid fire questions.
wow.
Right?
All right.
So I will ask you like around 2-3 questions, maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe it depends. Okay. So I will just ask you a few questions. So you have to answer me within 3 seconds.
Oh gosh. Okay. Testing my knowledge.
Okay, fine. 5 seconds. Okay, Mataji. So let's start. So Mataji, what is your favorite service in Bhakti Sangha? You have been doing so many services. What is your
My
favorite?
favorite service in Bhakti Sangha, I have two actually. So I'll tell two. One is Damodar kids, my favorite. They're like my own kids. The moment I look at them, I have smile on my face. So I cannot go away from them. And second thing is cooking. Cooking is my passion. I like experimenting with food. So these two things I love doing. Bhakti
Okay.
Sangha has given me the platform.
Favorite scripture?
Favorite scripture, Bhagavad Gita.
Okay. So then, what can you say about tolerance?
Tolerance is extremely, extremely important in life. Unless we are tolerant, we just cannot understand anybody's perspective. So anything that we hear, we should not be reacting. We should be tolerant enough to understand others' perspective too before reacting to anything. Tolerance is extremely, extremely important in everything, your personal life, professional life, material life to spiritual life to everything. Extremely. It's basic. One has to have that and one should work on it. I'm working on it. I'm not saying I'm an extremely tolerant person, but I work on it every single day.
Yeah. So as Kirtida Mataji says, she used to say, right, we have the dual faces. One is on online, one is offline. So that has to be removed. Unless it is removed, we can say that I can say for me, I am not tolerant.
Everybody,
So there are reversals also we face.
everybody's like that, Mataji. I think we all are working towards the betterment of us, towards Krishna consciousness. It's a journey that we all are doing. We all, nobody's perfect. We all are working towards it. We all are same.
What is your favorite? Who is your favorite preacher, Mataji? Preacher.
Favorite preacher?
Yeah.
You already know that.
But still, I want to hear it from you, Amrendra Prabhu.
Amrendra Prabhu is my all-time preacher.
As well.
At the same time, I really like Hari Parshad Prabhu also because he's a scholar. His knowledge on Sanskrit and his poems. These two, yeah, I'm just amazed
He's
with.
very wonderful. Yeah.
They both are so not. I like the way they articulate things and express themselves. I like it very much.
And last one is that is the favorite for everyone also to ask this question itself. What is your favorite prasad you want to have?
Wow, that is an extremely difficult question for a person who likes to eat. Favorite prasad. I will put it in a very simple way. Anything that is offered to Krishna and accepted by Krishna is what I like to eat. And that is why
that is the escaping answer, I feel, Mataji.
no,
That is really actually wonderful also, actually. We should not neglect anything. Like even Amrendra Prabhuji also says in many lectures, right? We should not see, like we used to see the plates. If someone is having the kheer and we are not having the kheer, then we will be asking, where is that? So that point should not be there.
I mean, those taste buds everybody has, right? We all like to eat.
Yeah.
That is why we keep trying different things. But yeah,
and Mataji, your baking, oh my God. So that is inducing more and more to taste the prasad.
No, Mataji, again, I said it's all for Krishna, trying new things and experimenting with new things. I'm not the best of the cook. I'm just a normal person, but I like to experiment. So I like to try new things every single time. And most of the times when I'm posting recipes, I would have been trying that for the first time only. So really, not that something I'm doing every day. It's just that, of course, we like to eat different kind of food. Krishna also likes to eat different kind of stuff. So why not keep trying new things? That's the motivation to do all that.
Yeah. So, okay, Mataji. So next round is personality description, which means I will be picking up a devotee name. So you have to tell about them in one word. In one word. Okay. So, so first devotee will be Vinita Gandhavika Mataji.
Oh gosh. She's a true friend. True friend, I would say, yeah. Okay,
Lalitangi Radharani Mataji.
Sweetheart.
Paneshwari Mataji.
Paneshwari Mataji. Gosh, an intellectual I could learn so much from.
And last but not least, Amrendra Prabhuji.
Amrendra Prabhuji, I just cannot describe in one word. Amrendra Prabhuji, it's amazing. As I said, I cannot describe in one word, but it's amazing at this young age, somebody who's such a big scholar and guiding so many people, motivating and showing the right path of Krishna consciousness. It is an amazing thing. Really, at this age, it is amazing that understanding the scriptures, articulating it, and expressing it in such a way that normal people who have no knowledge on scriptures understand that, right? And I think that's how I picked up. I knew nothing about it. I learned Sanskrit and I was good at Sanskrit at some time, but it's been a while. I have not learned Sanskrit, right? So understanding what he says and still realizing that this is the path I want to follow is not easy, right? So definitely he knows how to do that. Amazing. And first person I've heard, first devotee I've ever heard and I was hooked to it. So yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, that's very true, Mataji. Thank you so much. And he has been inspiration for most of them over here, who are all watching also on YouTube. He has been inspiration for everyone. So thank you so much, Mataji. With this, we come to the end of the interview, and thank you so much for giving your valuable time and association for this interview of the newsletter of the month of December on Bhakti Sangha. Um, Thank you for sharing your experiences also, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Martha. It had been wonderful speaking with you. I know I do not even deserve to be here. There's so many people who are much more qualified and knowledgeable than me. But thank you for choosing me. It had been really a pleasure speaking with you. And I'm happy to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Hare Krishna.
you.
You can stop it, Mataji.